The morphology of the squatter man is a work in progress. Let's have a look. The squatter man petroglyph. This represents one of humanity's most enduring and widespread symbolic images. It appears across continents and cultures from prehistoric times to the present day. The enigmatic stick-like figure with upraised arms and distinctive lateral circles has been interpreted through various lenses as a primitive human representation, a plasma discharge phenomenon, and ultimately as a sacred archetype embodying the pillar of heaven, the Son of God, the tree of life, and the ladder to heaven. Emerging research into plasma cosmology and the electric universe theory provides a revolutionary framework for understanding how this singular image could achieve such universal prominence, suggesting that ancient peoples worldwide were documenting extraordinary celestial events that shaped human consciousness, mythology, and religious expression. The squatter man petroglyph appears with remarkable consistency across the ancient world, from Australia to Northern Europe, the United Arab Emirates to Malta, and the American Southwest to central Iran. These carvings share distinctive features: a central stick figure torso, upraised arms often bent at right angles, legs in a squatting position, and most intriguingly, circles or dots flanking the central figure. The uniformity of this image across disconnected cultures, this suggests either improbable cultural diffusion or, more likely, a shared visual experience of some extraordinary phenomena in the sky. Archaeologists note that rock art worldwide underwent a dramatic shift at a particular historical moment, from colourful naturalistic paintings to stark, white, surreal images featuring the squatter man in related geometric forms. And this transition appears to have occurred simultaneously across continents, implying a global event that inspired this artistic change. As the researcher Raj Kumar observes, one day the ancients were painting colourful rock art, and then, nearly literally, they were painting strange white shapes and figures. Everyone started at the same time, with the same images. The plasma physicist Anthony Peratt, he has been conducting extensive field studies using GPS mapping to document over 1 million squatter man petroglyphs. This analysis revealed that these carvings consistently orientated towards a specific location in the southern sky. This suggests that they recorded an astronomical phenomenon. Anthony Peratt recognised that these petroglyphs, they bore striking resemblance to high energy plasma discharge formations that he had studied in laboratory experiments, configurations known now as Peratt instabilities in plasma physics. The electric universe paradigm proposes that 99.999% of the visible universe consists of plasma, an ionised electrically conductive gas, and that electromagnetic forces play a far greater role in cosmic phenomena than conventional astronomy acknowledges. Dr. Peratt's research bridges ancient petroglyphs and modern plasma science. He bridges this by demonstrating how the squatter man image accurately depicts a specific plasma discharge configuration. And in these experiments, with high energy electrical discharges, Anthony Peratt documented the evolution of plasma instabilities through dozens of phases. One stable formation features a central columnar discharge with stacked toroidal rings that distort under electromagnetic forces. The upper rings bending upward to form arms, the lower rings bending downward to form legs, creating the distinctive hourglass or the squatter man shape. When viewed from the side, this configuration precisely matches the global petroglyph images, complete with the characteristic lateral circles representing the torus viewed edge on. Anthony Peratt's findings suggest that several thousands of years ago, Earth's atmosphere displayed immense plasma formations, and this was due to the winged sun disk going through a semi-supernova. As detailed by almost every culture in the world, the winged sun disk manifests the Squatter Man, the Torus field. This towering, heaven-spanning discharge would have been visible worldwide, appearing as luminous, shape-shifting columns, with the Squatter Man configuration representing a particularly stable and memorable phase. The synchrotron radiation from such events could explain why many petroglyphs were created in locations shielded by mountain ranges. Ancient peoples may have sought protection from harmful radiation while documenting these awe-inspiring celestial phenomena. The anthropomorphic qualities of the plasma figure, head, arms and legs, lent themselves to divine personification. Many goddess figurines assume the same upraised arm posture as the Squatter Man, while deities worldwide are depicted with radiating halos or headdresses that may derive from the plasma discharge's luminous crown. The lateral circles flanking the central figure evolved into symbolic attributes, holding circular objects, orbs of power, or even the all-seeing quality of deities. As noted in the Thunderbolts Project analysis, they say some cultures speak of it as the big red man in the heavens, a description of the plasma's divine association. The Squatter Man archetype permeates global culture in surprising ways. The Chinese longevity symbol, Navajo sand paintings, Dogon cliff art, and even Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel frescoes contain elements traceable to the Squatter Man plasma form. These manifestations suggest that what began as a recording of extraordinary atmospheric events evolved into a symbolic language encoding sacred knowledge across millennia. The Thunderbolts Project emphasises that these plasma configurations were not static, but dynamic and alive, their arms warping upward and downward, creating the impression of a celestial being in motion. This quality of living energy likely contributed to their divine associations, as ancient peoples perceived intelligence and will behind these awe-inspiring displays. As another plasma physicist, Anthony van der Schroers, notes, the petroglyph represents immense discharge phenomena in the heavens that were, brightest and most terrifying, experiences powerful enough to shape humanity's earliest religious impulses.